Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Wednesday the 8th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, didn't sleep great. I ended up on the couch. My wife's getting sick. We're assuming it's pneumonia, but we don't know yet. She hasn't went to the doctor. I told her she went to the doctor earlier because when you start feeling like crap, the sooner you get there, the better likely the medication will help. But she thought it would pass. It didn't pass. It's really kicking her butt. So it sounds like she's going to try and go tomorrow. We'll see, hopefully. But yeah, so I went ahead and slept on the couch. I don't sleep great on the couch, but I was up quite a bit, just going and checking on her and making sure all she needed, she had what she wanted and whatnot. So, but got up, got a couple things done. Got the dog outside, got him fed, taken care of. Ended up jumping in the hot tub for a little bit. Hung out in there. It's the first time. This hot tub's a new setup, so, and it's funny, it seems like the first time I used the filter that came with it. I shouldn't have, I knew better, but their filters are crap that they ship with these little paper filters, and I didn't have my chemicals, I think, quite right. I had like the water had a bit of that haze to it, and the filter's all gross. So I popped the filter out, threw in a little more treatment, and then installed my own custom-made filters that I make myself, which is a different filter holder, I guess. So I had to convert it, I guess, in the process. So I was kind of pain in the butt, but I made the filter work best I could. I got to go order some new material and cut some new sizes to fit this new design better, but it'll all work out for the best in the long run. It'll work. So one of the things that's nice to have a little spot where the water comes back out. It has like a little deal you can actually drop little chlorine tablets into, like the 1-inch tablets, and then basically the water flows past it. And I'm not sure if it matters that much because those tablets dissolve pretty quick, even in the corner of the tub, whether it's in the flow rate, but it just doesn't really make much difference, I don't think. But went ahead and we'll see what it does tomorrow, what it looks like, if it made a difference or not. And I'm not big on testing my water qualities that often. I find that once I get my my levels right, when my water's clear and there's no smell and stuff into it, that kind of thing, then I'm all good to go. But got a nice little soak in there. From there, got a couple other things. I chopped the top on that Jeep. That's funny. It's an old postal Jeep right there that they've cut the top off. I don't know how much they took out of it, but it's pretty short right now. And they got it clamped back together. I don't know if it's welded on yet, but you can see the tape marks and stuff. They cut a chunk out, so it's kind of interesting thing to see when you're out for your walk/run. But got a couple of things done this morning. Had a dog get dropped off. I done a meet and greet with it, and the dog was just really ornery. He was very rambunctious and stuff. So we got him in, and he was jumping all over my mom and whatnot. So I went ahead and just chucked him out in the yard. Then we chatted a little bit, and then she wanted to say goodbye to her dog, and she brought the dog back in. So now the dog's wound up from being out in the yard playing, and came in with even more energy. So I ended up getting the dog back outside again, and then from there they left. That went fine. Got the dog hanging around. He was just being really barky and really just kind of a pain in the butt. He's skittish. He's not got any confidence, and he's a street dog. Who knows what his life was like before I found him or ended up with him. So it's kind of those deals where he's got some behavioral issues. But put the training collar on him. They'd asked me about the training collar before the meet and greet, and I told them which one it was. And I don't know if they ordered one or not, but it said before the one they had that didn't work, and they don't know if they ordered the one that I recommend. But I stuck the training collar on him, and he was digging, doing some other dumb stuff, and just the vibration and the sound is amazing how quickly he's coming around. He's really helping quite a bit. Like one day use, it's made a giant difference with him. So hopefully that'll go well. Him and Bruce played some. He chased lizards quite a bit, and just hung out outside with me for the day, and it was all good. Had another person do a request for a dog set, and was all upset and like butthurt because they're booking me over Valentine's Day, and Valentine's Day is a holiday according to Rover, so they charge an extra like $10 a day or whatever because of the holiday. And she's like, well, it's not even a travel holiday. I'm like, well, you're traveling on this holiday, like what the hell. First I told me it wasn't a holiday at all. I'm like, well, so it might be a holiday thing. She goes, it's not. I said, well, the 14th is Valentine's Day. Well, that's not a travel holiday. I said, I have nothing to do with this. Like, that's all on Rover. They're the ones that determine it. And it's kind of like that surge pricing with like Uber and all that kind of stuff. When you have a lot more requirements, a lot more interest, a lot more requests, the prices go up because they can. And, we fill up, and it basically stops that, kind of thing. Now, if it's a repeat client, somebody I know real well, I can actually change the pricing and the booking rates and whatnot. But 99% of my good clients that I see all the time never question it. They're just like, no, well, you're going to fill up, so if you don't take me, you can take somebody else and make an extra $10 a day per dog. So why not? But yeah, it is what it is there. So went ahead and set up a meet and greet. She's like, anytime tomorrow. And I'm like, cool. How's like 9:30 sound? Well, I'm really busy and stuff. Can't do it till after 2. I'm like, okay, what the hell? So we set it up for like 3:30 tomorrow. So it's all good there. But sounds like they're going to let my father-in-law come home tomorrow from the hospital. They found a mass on his trachea, I think. I'm not sure. I guess it's been there since like 2017, but nobody bothered telling us about it. It was like on these records, and they saw it back then, but they might have told him. He never told us, and then it never got referred. In fact, my wife kind of took over medical director for him a while back, but it was never notified to her. So we're trying to figure out. I guess he also has like a weird growth on his chest that on the outside that they don't know what the heck that's about and stuff, but who knows. So we'll have to see what tomorrow brings. They did an ultrasound of his heart. They went down in through his throat. That's where they saw the lump on his trachea, and the mass, I guess they're calling it, the mass on his trachea, and trying to figure out what's going on with him and why his O2 levels are so low and all that stuff. So, but yeah, that's all fun stuff. But yeah, my wife's just been stressed about that. She's been trying to sleep as much as she can all day. She ended up eating dinner with us. Before I went for a run. My knee's been really bugging me. It's weird because my right knee, my left knee hurts quite a bit. I've messed it up over the years, but my right knee has given me a fit. And when I run, it's not horrible, it's not great, but well, I'm walking like I'm doing right now, it feels like it's gonna just give out. Like there's no hinge, like the hinge is bad. It's really weird. And there's like no lateral strength at all in my knee. So it makes me super nervous. While running, I think I'm so much more forward movement, there's no chance of twisting it sideways. That doesn't seem to give me as much concern. But yeah, that's kind of a thing there. So it makes me a little bit nervous, but I'm not sure what's happening. It's been a few days now. It's not doing well, but it's not doing as bad as it was. So I think it's getting better, and I hate doctors, so I'll probably never go see a doctor about it. But knees are a really hard one to mess with. But went ahead and got a couple other things taken care of. Got my shower, a lot of good fun stuff. Ended up having chicken patties for dinner, and didn't do any beans or nothing, any corn, nothing, just chicken patties on a bun, and it worked out fine. So, but yeah, we had that, had ourselves a good evening. Watched a little bit of TV. My wife stayed in the room. She's basically staying away from it as much as she can, kind of isolating herself to the room. And then I ended up back outside with the dogs, playing out there, had myself another cigar, and enjoyed the evening, and ended up back on the couch again. I'm trying to keep myself as far away from the germs that she has. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.